Welcome back. This is Joey's Wine Rack, and we're tasting wine. We have great, awesome guests, Rochelle and Ben. Hi. Hi, Mom. Would Mom approve?
Hi, Dee.
Actually, mine probably would.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing something else. I was thinking about it today. I'm going to do kind of a pre-Mother's Day thing, and my folks don't get on the internet. But I'm probably going to do a little DVD, kind of sneaking in on them. So we're tasting right now a 2011 Campos de Luz from España. It's a Garnacha. It's 100%. So we'll have a little bit more here. And we've decided it's red, right?
See,
Yeah. Besides red, actually roll. What else do we think about this one? What else do you think about this one?
fruity.
It's got some forward fruit, but not fruity in a. Sometimes there's a connotation with fruity being sweet,
No,
Syrupy almost.
syrupy. Yeah,
it's a deeper, darker.
evil. Oh, sorry. What do you think?
I like this one a lot. Again, it's definitely got those fruity tones to it, but it's not very sweet. It's almost kind of dry. And it's very smooth. It's got a nice warming sensation as it goes down in your belly, and it's a really nice wine. I like this one a lot. Better than the other one, I think.
And of course, the two wines that we tasted this go around was white and red. Very, very different wines in general. Very different grapes and very different styles. And for me, very different times I would have that. You know, the Pinot Grigio that we had earlier, it's nice, fruity, clean, crisp almost. Something I'd hang out with on the patio and just chill, and me and the girls. That would be the dogs who were mumbling in the background. And just relax after, whatever. This would be something that I would probably, you could definitely get away with having this in front of a fire, hanging out, feet up, watching a movie perhaps. But it would really pair well with food. You can go, with this particular one, I think you can go really everything from maybe heavier sauce chicken all the way to steak. I prefer things that I can match several different things with. I've got a little bit of a foodie background perhaps. Probably something like this would go actually really well with even a burger. Go really well with pork, with a little bit of a sauce that's got a little something to it.
You could taste that with a rack of lamb.
Yeah. So, and I tasted a little bit of a dark chocolate undertone to it. And we have to remember that American chocolate and European chocolate, very different. Most European chocolate, in American standards, tends much more darker. Not nearly as sickly sweet, because there's a difference between chocolate in a good part of Europe and chocolate, what we consider here in the U.S., which is really milk chocolate, and it's just extra sweet and kind of meh. I've been lucky enough to be turned on to some really amazing European chocolates over the years. Hint, hint, I need more. But this, even still, this would be actually really cool. Sitting down, hanging out, have a great conversation, and have a chocolate bar on the table. It would just match really well with it. This is a really good drinker, and you don't have to have food with it. It could be just as is. What would you have this with?
Pasta. A big pasta meal.
Red
Tomato
sauce.
sauce.
Red sauce.
Yes, red sauce.
I love to cook steaks. And I have a Mediterranean marinade, and I think this will go excellent with that Mediterranean style steak.
Cool. And because this is actually Spanish, you could do kind of a heavy tapas kind of thing, or something that's typically Spanish. And remember, here in Colorado, all too often we think of Spanish and Mexican. It's not the same. Spanish is, it's not necessarily heavy, it's not necessarily hot spicy. It's flavorful, it's spicy, and really amazing. I've had some amazing food in Spain, and I can't wait to go back at some point. But ultimately, I think this is really pretty awesome. Kind of tell you, of course, I almost always shop at Downtown Fine Spirits and Wines. Gregor and Jennifer are awesome in my book. This one we got yesterday, 11, 12 bucks.
Mhm.
So well within my general price range of a little bit cheaper, well below 15 bucks. This is something, you know, and then we kind of talk about it too. I would take this to somebody's party or a housewarming or a barbecue or something like this, and I wouldn't get it all embarrassed about it. And you walk in with this, nobody else is going to have it. She was like, oh look, I've got the XYZ wine. Oh look, you got 4 other bottles just like it. You're going to walk in with the Luz, and nobody else is going to have that. So suddenly, you are the star. So, as we always do in my shows, and we're going to wrap up here in 1 second, I want you all to remember a couple of things. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. We are one world. This is what it's all about. Peace to you, peace to others. And in my show, the first real toast is always to Kat. She's a beautiful person. She turned me on some great things. Let me meet some amazing people, and it just continues on. So here's to you, Kat. Here you go. Peace. Salute.
Salute.